a ball rolling. Yeah, we launching it fast, taking a trip to the ghost of the past. But the screen's looking crisp, yeah, we leveled up the show with that Atgames 4K peak. Watch the plunger go. We got the habits buzzing, feeling every bump and shake. Pure nostalgia vibes, yeah, make no mistake. Half a dozen on the mic, ready to ignite that codic BPR during a retro to the light. Say it loud, it's your retro. From the cabinet up to the 4K glow. Pinball wizards and collecting gold. Stories from the past that need to be told. Say it loud, it's your retro. From the cabinet up to the 4K glow. Pinball wizards and collecting gold. Stories from the past that need to be told. Say it loud. It's yo. It's yo. Retro. Say it loud. It's yo. Retro. Got the C ain't just flippers, nah, we digging deeper too. Hunting down the memories for me and for you. Action figures on the shelf, still mint in the box. Searching for the treasure while the ticking clock talks. From the dusty cartridges to the movies we love. We grabbing all the pop culture from the skies above. If it's retro, if it's rad, if it brings back the joy. We talking about the tech in every single vintage toy. Connect the OTG.
We plugged in.
Check the leaderboards.
We locked in.
Is it stock? Is it modded? Is it running on Steam? We're building up the ultimate arcade dream. Chaotic BBR,
Yeah.
half a dozen.
Yeah.
Left flipper, right flipper, shoot for the ram. Yo, retro is the heavyweight champ.
Nah, we just getting started, yo. Yo, Retro, subscribe, K. Extra Ball!
Hello, and everybody, welcome to Yo Retro, episode 76, the Woods Queen EM Plus review. Now, I'm one of your co-hosts, Chaotic BPR, as you already know, but with me, as always, is the one, the only, half a dozen six, my man.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Appreciate y'all checking in with us.
Absolutely. Six, how's your week been, man? It's nice to have two shows back to back, week.
Oh yeah. It's been good, man. It's been good.
Fantastic, dude. Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Man, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Did you been able to participate in any Flipper Friends tournament?
No.
Okay. I put in all my scores this past week, so hopefully I'll get a mention of some sort by the AI dude that Atgames be throwing out there every week. So
Oh my God, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up because
tell me about it, bro.
I watched the first one and I was like, I can't do it. So I would never watch another one. I can't get that time back. I don't want another Max Headroom video. I'm cool.
Hey, appreciate it, Michael B. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
And Pinball Wizard, man, that's the reason why we're happy that we're able to come back every week. But there is something I actually been kind of thinking about doing. And in between weeks of releases, I don't know, Six, if you want to do it too, but I kind of want to bring some of our Pinball Wizards onto, say, a episode on a Thursday and tell us some tips and tricks about some random table that we end up picking out that week.
That might be able to give me a day off too.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So yeah, you can I can just bring somebody on the show every Thursday. We don't have a release, to talk about a review.
Yeah.
And
I might be here. I mean, it all depends what's going on though.
Pretty sure you got some questions you like to ask,
Facts, yeah.
So that's something to think about, guys, so that we can actually do a show every week and not have to miss a week or 2 weeks or hell, I think the longest we went without a show was like 5 weeks straight. So it was a nice little break in between, but still, we want to keep up consistency and keep that number flowing. We're on 76 episodes. Let's get to 100 as soon as possible. Loved it.
Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah, Dennis, we're gonna talk about that too. I was just showing 6 right before the show started. He's like, "What are you talking about? I don't notice any difference." I was like, "I'll show you."
Yeah, I really didn't notice it till he pointed it out to me, and I was like, yeah, that. I guess I see what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. So actually,
It
here we
looked
can.
a little off, but I didn't realize it was as off as it is till he showed me.
When do you think you'll do a show on a Zen Studios release again?
Hmm.
That's a question for Atgames. I don't know.
I would say
Still need Earthshaker. I know that, but other than that, I don't know what else they even worked on.
maybe by summer.
MG, what's up, my sexy raider? Brian, 6 has got this. Let's go, buddy. I got some leapers to bang. No, I mean by bang, I mean kill with my weapon. Oh, I'm shutting up.
He's not shutting up.
Yeah, to show y'all what I was showing 6. Basically, RTX Pinball pointed this out, and it was the best way to show it off. Basically, this is what our backlash looks like on the Atgames. If you do fit or not stretch, whatever it is, normal, it will end up looking more like this, but would have huge black bars on both sides of our screen. As let's see, as Dennis B explains, these back glasses are designed to be 4x3, like an old school EM table, and not having like a horizontal screen like we do now on our 4K
Yeah,
TVs.
like he pointed out, like if you flip between them a couple times, you'll see like they tried to squeeze that image. They didn't just, they could have actually just re-threw that logo in there.
Yeah,
And
they could have made a
surprised
16:9 version of this back glass and it would have been fine. But
Yeah,
they didn't even
they
bother with it.
they chose to smush it in the image in there, which in turn actually made her breast much more voluptuous.
Squeezed. So yeah, wanted to point that out so everybody in the audience knows.
Like
exactly
Michael B said, it might be the boobs.
This might be some of their best art. I don't know what it is about it. I like it so much. Maybe it's the boobs. I prefer my boobs in the correct aspect ratio where I can't finish. Yeah, and they're asking us for more money. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. They should have just made a 16:9 version of the back glass so it would fit our machines correctly.
Yeah.
We noticed that in Nautilus EM as well. Like that back glass doesn't look good either. Tropical looked fine because it was just the 4 scores and I think the logo.
Yeah.
But let's see. Let me get rid of this because I do want to bring something else up to announce to everybody that doesn't know about it. Piece of shit. Where is it? It's not showing up on me. There it is. Okay. All right, guys. So for some of y'all that don't know, me and 6 got a store, and we got some product up.
Damn.
I went ahead and made a co-host of Yo Retro Poses or Pose on by the Pinball. Y'all know that logo. That 6 design. I loved it so much that I was like, let's throw this on a t-shirt, man, and play around with some colors. So red looks good. I even like the yellow, like mustard yellow is what it's called. True navy and then white. But it's also got your retro logo on the back with YouTube and then a QR code that points directly to the channel so that you can subscribe if you weren't a subscriber.
That's fire.
So that was one of the designs. The other one, of course, was the Flex Fit hat that has the Yo Retro embroidered on the right front, and of course on the back.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on the back, you got your retro logo with the pinball on the middle front, or middle back. So, and then I wanted to try something different with my logo, especially my new one. Went ahead and blew it up on the front, and then we got. I was supposed to say "Get Flippin' Chaotic," but "Flippin' Chaotic" works too. So, same thing. So I just played around with some colors and everything. These look like they pop pretty well. I actually have one of each of these items coming to my house tomorrow. They were supposed to be here today, but it got delayed. So can't wait to show them off and see what they actually look like for you guys.
Word. That's what's up.
If y'all want a link to that, it is in the chat. Well, it was in the chat. It's not in the chat anymore, is it? There we go. Real quick. I don't have a moderator that can. Well, I got MG. MG hold it down as a moderator. Jason Little Alien is traveling, so MG, you got the floor, man, to protect the channel. Yes, unsafe code. Brian grabs your credit card info. That is absolutely correct. Hey, there's RTX. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Well, let's say what's up to everybody in chat, and then we'll get this show started. Tim York, Dr. Torque came by, said he can't wait for this table. Looks great. Nice open play field. Hot Woods Queen riding a dyno. I would say it's a transport back to the 70s and 80s Bally tables. All right. That's good. That's good comparison. JJ's in the house. Jason Alien came by to say, "You rock, boys. Sorry I couldn't make it." Dennis B. Pinball Wizard 2023. Wingo. Leon Spiegel. Rubinsky, MSU Rich, Ryan Phillips, Rodley Smith, G, Michael B. The Game Genie, of course, my buddy MG, Jabba says, "What's up?" Penny K, Pete G, and I got everybody else. Oh, thank you for your own hashtag or your website, MG Sexy Toy Store, hashtag or / chaotic BPR.
Sexy Toy Store. What? What's going on in the chat tonight?
Oh, guys. So have y'all ever dealt with a Karen and you're sick of them, but then again, you kind of want to play as one in a video game?
No.
No?
I've never wanted to role play as a Karen.
Oh man, well check out this trailer.
Sorry, we're all out of half and half.
You can only do an exchange.
No, breadsticks are extra.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
Turn that down. Wow.
Hey. I figured y'all like that.
The hair, yeah, we all know that hair.
Exactly. The manager's the final boss. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks funny, I guess, you know.
It looks like a good little laugh, man. And it kind of looked like a Pixar cartoon. So thank you, MG, for mentioning that.
Yeah, if they had a movie tie-in, this would have done much better, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and it would have offended so many Karens out there, too.
Well, They exist. That's the thing.
That is the thing. That is a thing. Have you ever heard of Bounce on Atari 2600? Because I haven't.
Nope.
Well, 43 years later, they decided to make a sequel to Bounce, and it's called Bounce 2. So watch the trailer for that real quick. I don't think, I didn't put any sound on this one because I didn't know if it was copyrighted or not. I never heard of this game. But it's basically a party mode version of Pong and Breakout.
Definitely Pong vibes, Warlord vibes, maybe.
Yeah, something like that as well. Especially, well, I don't know if you can do more than 2-player, but yeah, they got different modes, like
Arkanoid vibes,
like 9 different game modes. And if you, I guess if you ever like something like that, this will be something to pick up.
Authentic analog graphics. That's cool.
A dedicated CRT support. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's definitely dope.
And apparently the demo's available now. So if you want to give that a shot, go ahead.
It's better than Karen.
Yeah. Oh God, the Karen Core videos on YouTube. I do watch those sometimes too. It's hilarious. All right, so let's get into our main topics of the show tonight. This screenshot started going around, and it caused a little bit of controversy. Some people like it. A lot of people apparently hate it. I fall into the category of I don't hate it at all, man. Like you're not going to be able to please everybody with certain castings. I think they nailed the atmosphere and look to me.
Looks like Kratos to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any issues really. I mean, they got the makeup and all that,
Yeah.
Little red stripe or whatever, and I don't know. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
And
I won't know until you're able to watch it,
Well, they edit things in post, they do color correcting. They do, sometimes they'll add film grain and things that'll make it look a little less polished.
Yeah.
That's taken with a 4K, camera or whatever, or it's taken for like a magazine, this photo, or some kind of media outlet. You're not getting the final effect of how it's going to look on screen. And I think it looks actually better than I expected.
Yeah, I mean everybody's focusing on Kratos and not focusing
this is
on
for the series, MG.
Yeah, well, I was thinking like the little kid. I was like, kind of looks AI a little bit.
I mean,
like you said, post production and everything, it's going to change.
It almost does look AI, because you can't tell the difference nowadays. But no, this is the first set photo of the God of War series. I think it's coming to Amazon.
Yes, and then people were bitching about the Zelda screenshots and everything too. Like you're not going to just make everybody happy, man. I guess they're expecting, the backlash that like Sonic got, how we had ugly Sonic and then they fixed it and made it look like a real Sonic, or Sonic should have looked. But I don't see anything that you could change here. This looks fine to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like Kratos to me.
Yeah, don't give me shitty writing and shitty storylines. Just move every episode along, have some good plots and some good
some badass battles.
Yeah, you got the source material. Just use special effects that bring it to life, to TV, to live action. That's all I ask. You got all the source material you'll need.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Limited Run is reopening their vault, in case you missed it. Some Shantae Half Genie, Cosmic Fantasy Collection 2. Shredder's Revenge physical copies are dropping back out there so that you can pick those up. And then you got Alan Wake 2, and then you also got Shadow of the Damned. What's up, Johnny Blaze?
Nice.
Good to see you, man.
What up? What up, John Blaze?
So just always look out for a limited run if there's like some kind of pre-orders that got canceled or if they made too many of them. Normally they'll reopen the vault on some of these releases, and it'll be a release that you really wanted but you missed out on. You can get a collector's editions release and stuff like that through their vault drops. So I think this is 12. So this is like their 12th time that they reopened the vault to start reselling stuff. I remember I picked up Rita's Revenge physical, and I picked up Scott Pilgrim physical copies that they released through their reopened vault. So I was able to at least get it, man. So
it's nice they give people a chance to get stuff they missed out on for sure.
Yeah. I think that's why they release these images, backdoor focus group, to see what the internet says. And dude, is Kratos played by Opie
from Sons of Anarchy?
Yep. Sometimes if they don't sell out the vault, we just missed Ninja Gaiden. They reduced the price and stack a coupon. I got like 20 limited run games for one vault sale, super dirt cheap. Yep. That's how it rolls, man. For you WrestleFest cabinet owners like me, with the 4-player or the 2-player, you want a deck protector? Buy Stuff is now selling them. I believe the Supreme is 65, and I believe the regular edition is 40 or 45. So make sure if you want a deck protector for your basic fun WrestleFest cabs, you can pick them up from Buy Stuff Arcades. Just remember, because of their tariff stuff, the shipping, if your purchase is over $50, it's like $30 shipping, $100 is $20 shipping, $150 is free. So that's what you got to look for, man. You got to spend money in order to save money, kind of deal.
I dig that. Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
They usually got a couple games on their website you want to grab anyhow.
What's that?
I said they usually will have a couple things you want to grab from their website anyhow.
Yeah, I do want to get the flat HDMI and flat USB connectors for the front panel. That way I can route cables to the back so that I can play OTG better and not have wires hanging from the side of my cabinet and stuff like that. So I need to pick those up. Does anyone know where I can find a Yo Retro t-shirt that has a really handy QR code so I can show my friends and strangers so that they can subscribe? Oh, wait, go to the Fourth Wall store. Thanks, MG. You are mod of the year.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
Dan Six, if I hit my vape that hard, I'd turn into a vegetable.
Shit. I got iron.
So, spending money to save money. That's why we're broke, Brian. Yeah, absolutely. I know it, man. All right, Six, you showed me these images. Now, I don't really follow Iconic Arcade that much. So what's going on? What's in the news today? Why are we sharing these?
I don't follow nothing much, to be real, but I guess this is like something they got next in the works. Double Dragon arcades.
Yes.
And, these are images that they showed off on them. But they I guess they got two different models. I don't know if they're both gonna have the same game lineup or not. That's the only thing I'm sure.
I know, yes. It's just a different, kind of like the Street Fighter one.
Skins.
Games list. Just different skinned cabs.
Okay.
Same thing with the Double Dragons. You can get either skinned cab, either modern Double Dragon or the old school Taito Double Dragon, and they'll still have the same games list.
Well, that's nice because that's something I always thought Arcade 1-Up should have kind of gave us more options.
Yeah.
Even if you could only do it upon pre-order or something like that. But they, you'll notice that the Double Dragon they got in most of the photos doesn't have a 6-button layout, which is something I
Right.
imagine they're considering including based on the game lineup.
That's why they got the blackout 6 buttons
Buttons,
up
yeah,
top. So it hides it pretty well, but they're all gonna have 6 buttons because they're gonna make games available for you to download and play and probably be able to add yourself that have 4, 5, 6 button layouts.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm glad that they blacked them out so it matches the control panel. So that way they're harder to see.
Yeah, it keeps it a little more authentic looking.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if I was to get one, it'd be probably the OG Double Dragon. I think
Yeah.
that looks a little better than the Revive looks cool, but it never really had an arcade.
Right, correct. I've never played it, so I can't judge the game itself for it to warrant a arcade skin.
I think I played it, and I don't remember liking it.
Yeah. I think what was it called? It was like Double Dragon Gaiden or something like that. They released recently. Gaiden, something like that. It was actually okay. It was more like a Shredder's Revenge type graphics.
Okay.
I heard that one was okay.
Even
But,
Double Dragon, I mean, I know it's a classic. It was one of the first of its kind, game wise, but it's not one of my favorite games. Like,
no, it didn't age well. But
yeah,
to a lot of people, this is one of the first things they saw in an arcade or at a gas station or a laundromat, and they played
yeah,
it. And they're like, holy
they
crap, this is
also
awesome.
probably remember the game changer it was at the time, being so different. So
I mean, it's one of the reasons why I bought the WrestleFest Supreme, because that's one of the first ever arcade machines I ever played growing up, and it's what drove me to like this kind of hobby. So there's something for everybody. And if I was a huge Double Dragon fan, if I was a huge if this was nostalgic to me, I would have grabbed it. Absolutely. For no other reason but the fact I don't like Biggie D and genuinely enjoy my Wonderland that cost me around $800. No need to justify the cost when it's a drop in the bucket. Thank you so much, Mr. Encoder.
that's crazy.
Love you, dude. You're so cool, man. Thank you so much. I'll just add a note. What? Hashtag winning. Damn right, buddy.
Yeah, so I don't know about the game lineup on these either. Like I imagine they're both gonna have Double Dragon OG and Revive, but have they talked about Double Dragon 2? Have they talked about to fund your WrestleFest? That's hilarious. That's dope.
I love you, man.
Have they talked about Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3, like
Yeah.
console reports, or are those gonna be on there? Like I'd
They
love
should
to see Battletoads Double Dragon.
I would
know.
think they should be. Anything that has to do with Double Dragon, I think, should be on these cabs.
Yeah, like I like those kind of collections. Like just give me the whole everything they got from that license kind of deal, if you could pull it off. Like I know
Now,
Battletoads is a little different. You probably got to talk to Rare with that one.
that's true. That's true. Now, for y'all that don't know, James Hates Everything is doing a show right after ours, and I do believe he is talking about first ever actual gameplay on these iconic arcades or whatever that they're showing off since they've been shipped and everything.
Yeah, the Street Fighter ones, not the Double Dragon.
Yeah, the Street Fighter ones. So check out James Hates Everything after our stream.
What is with the
$10 for half a dozen beard maintenance? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, wow. Wow in the chat. Y'all are crazy.
I love his vendettas, man. Moving on to Atgames news. Season 2, Week 2 winners. Congratulations to these folks. Trying to see if I recognize any names. I see Gregory, Lowrider 1, Cerilio. And that's all I see on that one. On Week 3 winners, I was hoping to see my name on this one. I got mad when my name didn't pop up.
Crickety.
Crickety, yeah.
Jiminy Crickety.
Yeah, 6. I think you need your own beard oil. You're missing out.
Just for men beard gel. It's fire. There you go, PG. Listen to PG. He got solutions for you.
Yeah. And then ending tonight's the last night. You got Zancor Deluxe, Nautilus, EM Plus, Woods Queen remake. What the?
Oh my God. He did not just do that.
Wow.
That's crazy. $100 in the chat. That's the first, I think, for a show.
Yeah.
Ugh. Wow.
Because you said
what? $100 in the chat. We appreciate that. That's crazy.
Thank you.
Is that because you said you're poor?
Totally out of context. Don't listen to that. We were talking about something else. He was like, "Why didn't you buy a Wonderland pinball?" And I says, "Because I'm poor."
So. And I dislike Big ED. That's crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
ED, what did you do to this man?
See, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Can anyone explain the rush to pile on, overreact to Wonderland and Big Kong's video? That's one reason why Mr. Encoder is upset, and a lot of us other people are upset too, because it's BS, man.
PG. Y'all are crazy. This chat is wild tonight. I didn't expect this, you know?
No, I didn't either. For those of you that are in the market for the micro, it's $249 on Amazon's website, and it's free shipping. So what a perfect time to grab the micro. The micro, all the EM Plus tables look amazing on the micro. RTX Pinball, yeah, we all poor.
Shit.
He's one of the ones that really talk about how great the micro is and how great these tables look on the micro. The new EM Plus tables, as colorful as they are, when they're smashed into that smaller screen, they look fantastic, way better than any of the other tables on the 4KP or the HD. So micro is where it's at, man. $249. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen it go, other than maybe $239 on Amazon. But still, free shipping. If Atgames is giving you free shipping, it's a deal. Because usually they charge you $50 to $100 to ship something like this. So
I think that's the best price. I mean, that is better. That, you know, I always felt these was worth about $300. So
yeah,
seeing at $250, I don't see why these, you know, people. I recommend picking these up, you know, for that price.
Yeah, and if you can put pinball legs on it, full size pinball legs on it. It makes it look kind of weird, but the fact is you can still play. You can play it standing up.
You can run OTG on this and
run OTG on it. You can use that back glass. If you add a board, you can throw your own back glasses on there for OTG and stuff. So it's dope, man. All right, man, we're here. Which I do not like what they did to the Ocelot and gave him a mohawk, because on the table he does not have a mohawk. Just, you know, with this AI image here, but hey, whatever. Throwing down the release notes, nothing special, nothing crazy. Everything else is just normal, and we're used to it with the EM Plus tables, where the instruction cards on the apron is cut off.
Yeah, but that just kind of shows like there's no like quality assurance, you know, like there's whoever's testing these, maybe they are noticing it and they report it and it's just falling upon deaf ears, you know, because that text shouldn't be cut off at the bottom and certain shit, you know, Everything should be dialed in, just like the back glass. You know, if it doesn't fit, you can't squeeze it in there. You know, pause. It sounded crazy, but if you can, you know what I'm. Oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? Hey, I'm gonna need some of this. We're gonna have to cut that in half, son. I'm gonna need some of this. We're gonna have to cut that.
Hey man, don't make me cry, dude. Seriously though. Because you need more than Danny and Big D sucks. I spend my money how I want.
Yeah, see it. It all goes to my beer carrier. You see it in the chat.
I love my Wonderland pinball. Your stream won't stop lagging though. This one goes to Six's beer carrier. My stream's lagging?
Is it lagging?
I don't notice. I'm not seeing any bars telling me it's screwing up or anything. But God bless, man.
We might need another 100 for lag care if you keep.
We gonna have to talk after this show. I'll have to refund some of his money to you or something. Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy, Bert. That's wild, yo.
All right, so
thank you.
God bless you, dude. Let's talk about this table, man. So let me find my pinball setup. All right, so I got this one set up now. I made us bigger.
You got it figured out.
Yep, I think I got it figured out.
EM Plus shows.
All right, so we got. Let me turn that off. Oof. What do you think about this one? Because we started. I think I started last week.
Yeah, so I don't remember, but I don't mind talking about this. So I think it's kind of a straightforward table, you know, which is kind of expected from these EM Plus tables. I do find it weird that they call them EM Plus when they're more EM Plus. They're more electromechanical hybrid with solid state, you know?
Yeah, that's the reason why they call it that.
Well, that's what the plus is, I imagine. I guess.
Yes, yes. It's a mixed breed between EM and SS.
I guess, you know. They just I feel like they can't pick the names right. I don't know, maybe. I guess eventually I'll accept it, but so I don't know. The table's all right, very straightforward, you know. You got your what's that spinner shot on the left there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of your main goal for the whole table, is to get that spinner shot up there. I think if you hit that twice, that opens the little gateway. Yeah, the hidden path drop hole. So then if you get 2 balls in there, I don't know. I noticed I got multi-ball a couple times, but I couldn't.
All right, so every EM Plus table, you have to light up all the red
rollovers.
You got to do it twice.
All the rollover targets. Okay. So
and if you do it again while you got multi-ball going, you'll add a ball.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think you can have up to 4 ball multi-ball going on if you can just keep them all. If you can relight them all up, light them all up.
Yeah. So I don't know.
In the rule set, it says hit that deep hole. Yeah, get the deep hole, man.
I like that.
So
well, that's what you should do, you guys. So take
the
advice, hit the deep hole. He doesn't take refunds. He just likes burning money in front of haters' faces. Damn, son, you hear that?
Well, God bless you, dude.
What? This guy.
Fucking hell, man.
That's wild.
I love you, man. You're one of the freaking realest ones out there, dude. I've always said that about you, man. That's why I was like, I'm never gonna piss this guy off.
you got me speechless, and that's rare. I'm just like, wow.
No, we appreciate everything Mr. Encoder does, Team Encoder team does.
Yeah,
like
I always have.
A lot of these cabinets would be completely dead if it wasn't for everything that team does. And they don't ask for a fucking dime.
Nothing.
You know, and that's one of the main things for me. Is just like they do it for the love and the passion to do it, man.
Yeah, and the fact that, you know, they do that for this community, which is I still think, you know, we're a small community, kind of, you know. That's why a lot of the people, you know, we know other streamers and all that. So it's pretty wild that they do that for, you know, this isn't like the PC community or something like that. Like the work they're putting in for like the home arcade community is crazy. I know it for a fact with my T2.
Hey man, you got 5 gifted memberships.
5 of them. Okay, the love is crazy today. The love is crazy.
Love you guys. Yeah, RTX, you were number 1, especially when we started the show. But apparently, Mad Ben Han just put up a 7 million score.
That's insanity.
While our show's been going on, so
right, well,
Mad Ben Han's been a busy boy.
That can go back to the review. You know, like bro, I had a hard time breaking 1 million on this table.
Oh yeah,
a really hard time. He just put up 7.
If you don't hit multi-ball, you're probably not going to break 1 million.
And not that this table, like I think I like this table a little bit more than the one from last week.
100%.
Not a lot more, but a little bit more. Because I don't think it's that much better than the other EM Plus tables, to be honest.
I don't find it as frustratingly hard as Nautilus.
It doesn't have the frustrating out lanes like the other one.
Oh, I'll find a way to hit it. The frustrating out lane shots, but it, to me, as wide open as this playfield is, see, I just did it right there on the video, so I was like, it happens. Yeah. I did some terrible scores, but I also busted over a million like it was nothing too. So like you can have a terrible game, or you can have a really good game, or like RTX Pinball says, all it takes is one ball of greatness. You can have one ball where you just score 600,000 points, and then two balls.
I mean,
your other 2 balls is terrible.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But I still had a hard time breaking 1 million. I'm just saying the average player I think is going to have a hard time cracking 1 million on this table, and then you got the upper tier players like RTX, Mad Ben Han, Tomato Grass. You know that it's probably not going to be that difficult for them to do it, you know, but for me, I had a hard time breaking 1 million on this. What'd you put up, Chaotic?
I think I put up 1.6.
Yeah, he put up 1.6 mil. But yeah, the whole point is getting up the hidden path, you know, to kind of get the multi balls. That's when I noticed I started scoring.
I put up 1.1. Yeah, great score, RTX. I keep putting that up. Yeah, great score, RTX, man. You were number 1 at the start of our show, and I guess Ben Han, good to see you, man. Put up 7 million. That's nuts. And then 6, I think you're 10th still, if Mad Ben Han put up. So,
yeah, maybe that won't last.
But when it comes to these EM Plus tables, it's kind of going to be the same review over and over again, because it's the same rule set over and over again. We just either have to like the table art or the table design
layout.
Every single one of them's a little bit different, but the rule set is exactly the same.
Yeah,
do this certain number of times you light this up. Do this certain number of times you light this up. Roll over the red spots over and over again to get multi-ball. It's all the freaking same. Copy and paste. It's just the table design and direction is different.
Now, one of my questions is, because I'm still not a pinball wizard. Like when you got like the out lanes, you know, and they got the lit letters. They say Vine. Like how are you supposed to light the out lane ones without losing the damn ball and keep them all lit? You know what I mean?
All right, so you need to hit your flipper in order to change which ones are lit and which ones are unlit.
Oh, okay. So
it's just like the rollovers at the very top of the screen.
At the very top.
Hit your flipper, it's going to change it.
For lead top.
Yep. So what you want to do is try to hit the in lanes when they're not lit so that you can light them.
That makes a lot more sense to me. So yeah, see, I just been, you know, what was it? Maybe within like 10 shows ago or something, I just figured out you could change the fucking,
yeah,
you know, like the lane.
Ain't no shame in that, dude. I think people like Michael B still don't realize you could do that.
No, I don't know. He was better at
You
that.
watch him play, and he'll just let the ball just go through the in lanes at the very top of the screen. He'll just let them do them over and over again. It won't touch a flipper. And I'm like, dude, get your bonus points. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I try to do it, but I usually end up lighting the wrong lane and shit. So,
well, you do it quick enough, you can light up too if you hit the flipper quick enough as it's passing through.
how can you light up too?
Just hitting the flipper as like a couple times, and you'll switch the lights over to the ones that's not lit. As it's passing through, you can make it light it up twice.
Yeah, but once you light it up, how's it gonna light up again?
Hit the flipper and it'll swap to another one.
Yeah, but the ball's already passing through that, like for the leaf one, so it would have to get back up to hit another one, right?
Either that, or if it's falling through slow enough, you can hit the flipper fast enough so that it thinks it's still unlit, so it tries to light it again.
This guy's cheating, y'all.
It's not a cheap move.
He's cheating.
But Mad Ben Han says finish all the modes and it lights the ball save until you lose the ball, same as extra ball. That's correct. So all these middle modes right here, all 7 of them, if you light them all up, which they're not hard to do.
I had I think all but one lit at one point.
Let me guess. It was probably Python, because Python, you got to hit that ramp 6 times.
Okay.
6 times for it to light up Python.
Is that in like the game rules? Because even all that shit, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing to do this, but okay.
Yeah. So you can get ball save lit up if you light up all those 7 targets or 7 game modes. If you complete all 7 game modes. So I did realize that. I'll be honest with you though. One thing I really do love about these EM Plus tables is the fact that they do add a ball to multi-ball. I don't know. I like that. Like, you don't see that very often in virtual pinball here lately. Especially when the recreations of these older tables, they don't do that. In real pinball, like some of the later tables, I know, like for instance, anybody's played Megadeth, that has add a ball when you're in multi-ball. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I've played that I know for a fact that adds a ball in multi-ball if you hit it correctly. I think Foo Fighters does it too. But it's nice to see it in a virtual pinball format where if you keep lighting up all the red rollovers, add a ball to your multi-ball and then like pretty much triple your score.
Nice. Yeah, I tried, once I figured out I had to get up to the hidden path to get not to get multi-ball, but that's what I was thinking I had to do. I kept going for that shot over and over, but apparently got to do all the rollovers, which I had to figure that out separately. You got to do that twice. Yeah,
you got to light them up twice without losing the ball, and you'll do multi-ball, which I don't do it in this video because here's what I figured out. If you go into this game trying to light all the red rollovers, you're going to drain. You're going to lose. So
and that's what I was getting at too. I was gonna say earlier with all the rule sets and all that, it's like if I try to focus too much on any one shot, hitting this 6 times to unlock this and do that, like that's where I end up messing up. A lot of times I'm just trying to keep the ball in play.
Yeah. So this entire time in this video, I'm like, I'm just gonna light up all red ones because I just want to do multi-ball over and over and over again. And that's how I kept screwing up. So what I found was, like you said, 6, if you try to shoot for that hidden path shot up there on the left, just keep trying to do that over and over again, you'll naturally get multi-ball eventually.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was getting multi-ball, but every time I get multi-ball, I end up messing that up.
Yeah.
so
I mean, honestly, though, that is how you do it, though. If you just keep aiming for that one shot up there in the top left, naturally you're going to get multi-ball eventually because the ball is going to bounce everywhere else.
Yeah, but sometimes it'll drop out of those bumpers straight down the middle too.
It's very rare, but it does happen. Also, the root shot on the right. I just watched
That can
RTX's review this morning.
that can be a pain, but I've been nudging and getting it out of there.
Yeah. He says it doesn't do it like Nautilus, and I was like, it's happened to me several times where it just drops right down. It shoots it right down the middle. So
It did the
anytime I
first
lock it in that
couple
spot,
times.
nudging out.
It did the first couple times, but I don't think it's as bad as Nautilus though either.
No, it's not. It's not. So you're absolutely right about that. But anytime I lock it in there, I'm just gonna nudge it anyway because I don't want that chance. I don't want to do that chance.
I think this is definitely better than Tropical EM Plus.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I think it's better than Tropical.
What makes it better than Tropical?
I just think it plays. I don't know. I enjoy it more. Maybe the open play field.
Oh damn, MG, he's dogging you, man. Again, thank you for the super chat, MG. Or the Mr. Encoder to for MG.
Yeah, I think it's better than Tropical, but I don't think it's better than Nautilus.
Oh, really? So, but you gave Nautilus a worse score than you did Tropical.
Did I?
Yep.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you gave.
I think Nautilus grew on me a little bit.
Okay. Fair. That's cool, man. Peachy, you're not wrong, man. Table art really does matter, man. That's what attracts you to want to go back and play that table sometimes. It's just artwork.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, when I first seen the artwork for this, I was like, here we go with the fucking dinosaurs again. But
that dinosaur's an afterthought.
The chick looked kind of hot on it, so I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But then I'm also going like, I kind of don't like that they randomly AI the theming, because I don't know that Woods Queen had dinosaurs before, but now she does.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna get a lot of that with all these EM Plus tables.
Yeah, so
we're gonna get them with Magic Pixel period from now on.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'm not thrilled about reviewing any of these moving forward.
That's the good point because you're going in blind.
Well, yeah, but it's also because I feel like we're getting more of the same. Like there's not much. I don't know. There's not much to talk about with these tables.
Other than the fact that some of them I feel like could be real life tables, and they would work in real life.
I mean, I think this is better than the original Woods Queen, but I think I like Woods Queen remake more than this.
I do like Woods Queen remake. I do like that one.
Yeah, I think the remake's better. But this isn't terrible. This reminds me of Nautilus, where I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
That's three reviews in a row that we both feel the same way when it comes to. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. So 0 to 10, man.
I want to say, I feel like I gave Nautilus a 6, right?
You gave it a 6, correct?
Yeah,
and you gave Tropical a 7.
I did. See, I was being kind. Yeah, I don't have to play Tropical again. I guess maybe Tropical is better, and I got to play Tropical again. Yeah, I want to get us like a 5.75, maybe a 5.5, 5.75. I feel is fair. Almost a 6, slightly below Nautilus for me.
Okay. All right. Surprised.
Yeah, I think I like the layout on Nautilus more, the orbits and the loops a little bit more. And this has that one fucking hidden path spinner shot, and that's really it. You got this one rail shot, but whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, for mine, you're giving it a 5.75. For me,
I'm trying to. If you're saying I gave Nautilus a 6, yeah, I'm gonna say 5.75. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Well,
mediocre, nothing special. Like you said, the back glass is the ratio's off. Like, it's not bad. Not a bad table. Didn't like it. Didn't hate it. Mediocre.
okay.
Over
So
for
with me, guys, if you have an HD or if you have a micro, I think this is not a must buy, but it's definitely worth it. Worth the $6 for HDP and 4KP. Eventually, wait for a sale on this, man. It's going to be that same story, same song and dance. I didn't hate the table, but to me, I like it more than I like Nautilus. It's bright, it's colorful, it's got a wide open play field, plenty of targets to hit that can pretty much make the ball go anywhere. But I like the left orbit shot. I like how that can turn into a hidden deep hole shot. The one ramp on the right side. I like the whole add a ball, multi-ball rule set that every table's done. But I like how they change it up with table designs, and it could be a fan layout or it could be a wide open play field like this. So, like I said, I like it more than Nautilus. I don't think I like it more than Tropical. So, if I gave Tropical, I think I gave Tropical either a 7 or 8, but I'm going to give this a 7.
Yeah, I think I gotta replay Tropical again. I haven't played it since we did the review, but I'm definitely thinking out the EM Plus Tropical is probably is the best of the bunch. But I think I like Nautilus a little bit more than this. It's
Okay.
just for me, like I like Woods Queen remake a lot, so I was kind of shocked that this didn't. I don't know. It was just it wasn't nothing special.
See, all the remakes and deluxe tables, if they would go back and do what Magic Pixel did on Steam and redid all the artwork on those to make them different from the original Woods Queen table instead of reusing that same artwork and
Yeah, for the
that
backlash.
faded, ugly, hand-drawn artwork that they used back in the 70s. If they would redo them with, even though it is AI slop artwork,
Well, even if they say, "Hey, give AI a prompt. Hey, AI, reimagine this artwork. Don't change any of that. Whatever, and just send it back to me in 4K or in HD ratio. 16:9. AI would do that for them. It would just update the old back glass, more modernize it.
yeah,
And that would be cool, a quick update for those, because it would give it a fresh can of paint, kinda, or whatever they
yeah.
call it.
So,
Ray, I ain't seen Ray in forever.
oh
What
my
up, Ray?
god, dude, where you been, man? Penny says she'd give it a 6.
A 6, yeah, and
All
I
right.
gave it 5.75. What'd you give it?
7.
A 7, I see. I think you're being generous.
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually like this table more than I did Nautilus, and I gave Nautilus a 6. So, because I totally agreed with you on that.
What did you
Now
what did you give, Tropical?
I think I gave it an 8, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so your scores are awful generous. You know, because I'm looking at the whole of pinball, on the whole big picture of all the tables I got on here, and
Yeah.
for me, this is like barely a 6. It's not bad because there's tables I have on here that are worse than this,
Oh God, yes,
for
tons of them.
sure.
Same thing with Nautilus EM Plus. There's a shitload of tables that are just
Yeah,
garbage.
it's not a bad table. There's just nothing. Just feels like regurgitated AI slop, in a lot of ways sometimes.
Yeah. I just stand back. I just stand by how I feel with when it comes to HD and micro. $6, man, is worth it. $8 for 4K and HDP. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, it plays fine. The graphics are fine. The graphics look great. Uh, except for, like you said, the text being cut off at the bottom. Thank you, Ray. Uh, the SSF sounds great on this. I will say
Yeah.
that, so all the things that should be there for the most part are there, but like you said, the back glass is messed up. I feel like you got to mark it down for that. You got to mark it down that I really don't feel like it's worth $8 for 4K P owners.
Yeah.
Feel like it's maybe worth $5-6, but
Yeah.
wait for a sale for sure.
Yeah. Yes, MG. I am very generous. All right, guys. So in the chat, what did y'all score? Woods Queen EM Plus. Pinball gave it a 6. I know Pete G said it's actually one of the best EM Plus tables so far.
If you score, if you bought this, you played it, put your score in the chat out of 10. Penny K, you said 6. I see that.
What's up, Steve?
Ray says a 0. Damn.
Yeah, Ray has gone full VPX, man. OTG. He's gone full OTG. Doesn't even visit the Atgames part of the machine anymore. He's
well, then you can't score the table, then. And you're gonna miss out on some of the originals.
Well, I'm pretty sure he may have these on Steam and play some of these on Steam. So,
well, I'm talking about the originals. But yeah, some of these he probably got.
Yeah. Oh, he can always go back and play the original Atgames tables if he's interested. Because we do have the cop one, police one coming up soon.
Nice.
I rate a 5 plus 2 big ones equals a 7. There you go. Good one. I like that, Dennis B.
A 7, huh? I feel that's a fair score. Anything higher than that, though, is questionable.
Yeah. I would like to see not a copy and paste when it comes to rule set. I would like to see some more different rules when it comes to
it just feels like more the same. That's what I'm like, dropping these all in one bunch. Like you said, it should have been a pack or something. Dropping these week by week, it's becoming very boring to me. It's a lot more the same.
Tomato Grass, it's good to see you, man. Congratulations on being a father. I saw pictures of your beautiful child, man. Congratulations. And also your Tomcat F14 real pinball machine. Congratulations, you bastard. You look like you're having a good time with that.
Nice.
So he's ventured into real pinball now. So
yeah, well, these kind of tables aren't inspiring, like you said. Like,
yeah,
I'm not excited about doing the reviews, and I see why people aren't excited to rush home and necessarily pick these up. If they came in a pack, it'd be cool because it'd be like, all right, cool. I'm getting 4.
I think EM Plus packs would have made sense for these. Pack 1, 2, and 3. Have 3 or 4 tables in each one.
And you would have picked your 1 or 2 favorites out the pack, and it have made a more interesting discussion. Well, why is this one your favorite out the pack or whatever? And the way they're dropping them, like drip. This I don't know. This drip feed drop they're doing with them is ridiculous.
We're getting one a week, but if you go to Steam and look at Zachariah Magic Pixels releases on Steam, man, boy, they're dropping like 10, 15 a month.
Ray says they feel soulless.
Yeah, that's because it's the same rule set, just different shape, different layout, and different theming, but it's the exact same rule set.
Yeah,
you got your same rollovers, you got your same targets, you got your seven or 8 game mode completions, how you do those.
Same boring ass DMD, same not knowing what ball you're on if you don't pay attention.
Yep. Yeah, because there was a couple times where I felt like I was still on ball 1 and I was on ball 3, and I was like, crap. Well, I'll get that game over quick.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
So, all right, guys, that's Woods Queen EM Plus, 5.75 and a 7. Either wait on a deep discount or pick it up on HD or micro, and you got your money's worth there.
Yeah, I wait for one of them nod sales.
Yeah. Half a dozen and Brian. I am in your arcade room. What's your most played machine? That is your most played.
Hands down. 4K
Okay.
Pete.
All right. Ray, my most
Probably WrestleFest for you.
actually currently it's still my ALU is my currently most played machine.
Wow.
Only because I got it set up so I can play Robotron. I got the LCD bit LCD marquee, and I got it set up, and I can also do OTG with it, so I can play Modern, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, stuff like that. It's always going to be my number. It's going to be either between that or the 4KP. Those two are going to be my most played, only because, like I said, I can play OTG. I can play twin stick fighting game or shooting games like Robotron, Black Widow, which is what I've been playing. And then every now and then I'll come over to WrestleFest, play it too. But yeah, ALU right now is my number one.
I mean, my 4KP and like when guests are over, my 60-1 usually Pac-Man gets a lot of play.
Mm-hmm.
It's people who just they got their favorites on there, whether it be Burger Time or Galaga, or which I got a Party K Galaga, but even Asteroids people play on that a lot. Or not? Yeah, is it Asteroids that they play? Oh no, Space Invaders, they play on that a lot.
Yeah. So Ray, you wish you had a dual stick arcade machine. If you pay attention to G.I. Joe, he's actually about to start doing pre-orders for his Robotron cap, his 3/4 scale Robotron cap, and it's going to be twin sticks, and it's going to feature all the games that are really good with twin stick games. So
You using the GRS sticks on that?
I don't know what sticks he's going to be using, but it's going to look like a real Robotron, shaped like it and everything. And it's going to have Robotron, Smash TV. Is it Maximum Carnage? What was the other one that they did as a sequel to Smash TV?
Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage was Spider-Man. Total Carnage.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure Total Carnage.
To Smash TV. Total Carnage. Yes, you're absolutely right. So it's going to have that. It's going to have Black Widow on it. So anything that's twin stick games.
I remembered it because the announcer in Smash TV used to go Total Carnage.
Yeah. So it's going to have that. But yeah, Robotron's going to be in the main game. It's going to have the Robotron marquee, side artwork, control panel artwork, light up coin door. Everything's going to be on it. He's going to start pre-orders very soon on that because he just did the final design. I also want an arcade machine that has a trackball so I can golf and bowling. Best one to do, man, is ALU, hands down. That trackball, now that one's really good. And like I said, I got like 300 something games on here right now that I just swapped through. All the controls work like they're supposed to right out of the box. I love the ALU.
Last Belmont, yeah, that's why I'm glad I got a lot of these packs. That's why I'm glad I just buy them and get it out the way, because ain't no telling, these prices just keep going up, and $30 is steep for any pack.
Williams 9, that was what? Taxi, Whodunit.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, like Whodunit was worth it 100%, but I don't really care for Taxi, and I didn't really care for Pinbot.
Yeah, so you gotta decide if it's worth it. You really do. Like, Whodunit, you know, I'd feel comfortable paying 15 for that. You know, maybe 20 max. But the other two tables, you know, $5 a table, I guess maybe it's worth it. Yeah, it's probably worth it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Taxi is brutally difficult, and Pinbot is my second favorite table on there. I don't mind playing it, but Whodunit is clear winner of that Williams Pinball Pack 9.
Yeah. And I think it's one of the best tables on the 4KP. So I would say just get the pack before it goes up more.
Yeah. So,
or before Zen ends their partnership. You never know that.
Yeah.
Not saying it's gonna happen, not being no doomsday, but I'm just saying like that's why I like just buying the packs. I own them, cool. They're on here. I'm good.
So let me look up that game's release schedule real quick, because I don't think we have a release next week.
Yeah, Taxi's a bitch. Pinbot grew on me. Pinbot, at first I didn't like it, but then once I actually got some things going on the table, I liked it a little more. Bride of Pinbot is better than that, though.
Yeah. All right, so next week we do not have a release. Supersonic EM Plus, which RTX Pinball says is actually a really, really fun table. That comes out on the 19th, which will be the next Yo Retro show. The following week after Supersonic EM Plus, we got our new original Police Street Patrol.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like that. Like y'all like Firefighter Wildlands.
Yes.
Because I like Wildlands. I thought it was a good table, but I think the theming, I think this is gonna be a more, I watch a lot of First 48, them kind of shows and stuff. Grew up watching Cops, so I think like it's gonna be a cool show.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
cool show, cool set.
We'll see y'all when the EM Plus for Supersonic comes out, and that'll be our next episode of Yo Retro. And until then, y'all enjoy some pinball, enjoy some arcades,
enjoy some of these EM mid tables.
For those of you who got Wonderland's Pinball, if you're enjoying it, hey man, enjoy it more. I kind of wish I had one. I wish I hadn't canceled my. I want to. I'm not going to go into it. Just say I don't have. I canceled my pre-order when it first came out on Kickstarter. I'm glad I canceled it, but I'm not glad I canceled it, kind of deal. So I'm on the fence about it. Anyway, God bless, guys. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all on the next Yo
Retro.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Yo.